Jafric Radio. Tiefo ane ahwefo ye mamu nyina akwa aba mba Jafric Radio and television so ewo Japan Tokyo sani ade bia ye kan nemunum no na otwemi no bia ne ba na ye be pensem ye ma Ghana hu sem a ekoso papa ne boni na no ye ba na chese ya beka ebi egum ntina ya ba nene de ye no obi kan do format because some doors and you can say you know format na untimi ntina ya no mix entino ansana ya bekoso no ya wo announcement kakra pese ye nti ye wi anaji ade niama no ahyehyɛ so ne di kan no ye sponsors Bayside Tokyo for na omo ye models no omo na sponsor omo na so ya sen ma yetimi di program e Abraham ti wa mo so ye da won ase ena ne di ho no say ye ta koduma recreation bia nta ma ndi se ni ya ni se omo ana che say entertainment bia from nti Friday 25th May 2023 no you say Accra to Havana
26
a journey of rhythms. I say concert, musical concert na yomba yawo wodi Tokyo Akasaka Civic Center on Friday 26 May 2023. Doors will be 6 in the evening na 6:30 na concert na started nti enome advice na was Japanese for am person of baby na ye o Japan ha information ni na ho no nti mombra you so rate ne de cool say ni san yen 2000 you know and yeah you be as said mombra mo beti you say Accra for ni Havana, Cuba, or DC, and you be so who is who. And now, you do honor. Made that a tear for me as your four. Me auntie who last week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, were you no. More mutiny coin and Madame Yanasi. A year near fair, and soon I talk a can say showers of blessings. Timonso Amutmuko Amoku be my Yankopon Shamu Nania Mugima Nina Munyana Mahoma and Amwasi Bibri and T announcement may be necessary the name so. Now, you do want me say, I am qua na meeting program, no say me so more Obuafo so Buame in the name of Mr. Felix Owusu. Mr. Owusu wo ho?
Mr. Angodonko.
Okay, and yana why flexible amami. Tino. Me partner na me panelist Obuame Mr. Owusu. Na oye obinfo I just say na dwemodo. Ti onu na just say me ne no yem pensem. Tino. Monso muntie na mon share na mon like your social media no so all the handles ni na we share don say we see hon so run sa mon spread my yen na say ye gintin ne yintin na be gine so no senyamo a ye nko ba bia nti esremo a we are watching you live, we are watching live no ana mo aba ma contribute to my yen na main topic da ho no wise up Ghanaians. Wise up Ghanaians. Just say yama yani na ho. Because nyama bi air fire say ya feel say emunya. Then so enu na edi enya papa. Entino ansan ya be start no. Yam fast anyum endi kan.
This is Jafric Radio. Happy Mother's Day. And I know Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And I know Jafric Radio.
and yeah, more some pass. I'm to send you here. Let's just say now, tree more question. Nay, Happy Mother's Day. Na yanso ye ma kwasiada enti yanso na ye neno ese yanso ye kanfo ye maame no enti na say ye nyina ye ka say mothers happy Mother's Day na ye damo ase samodien e ba wi ase na ye wie ye guso se ye hu say de duma ba ko e wi ase a e dim papa je pese hu say why ena wa mo yesa adwuma no nti mo mi nhwe na yewi a yan ansa ye ho.
Give me 1 second. Thank you. Sorry. Hey. Hi. 2 minutes. Thank you. Hi, good afternoon. Sorry about that.
Hey, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Have you ever done one of these interviews over the camera before?
No.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about the job to get started with. It's not just a job, it's sort of probably the most important job. The title that we have going right now is Director of Operations, but it's really kind of so much more than that. Responsibilities and requirements are really quite extensive. First category for the requirements would be mobility. This job requires that you must be able to work standing up most or really all of the time, constantly on your feet, constantly bending over, constantly exerting yourself, a high level of stamina.
Okay.
That's a lot.
For how many hours?
135 hours to unlimited hours a week. It's basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I'm sure you'll have a chance from time to time to maybe just sit down here and there, yeah?
You mean like a break?
No.
Yeah. No, there are no breaks available.
Is that even legal?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like no lunch.
You can have lunch, but only when the associate is done eating their lunch.
I think that's a little intense.
No.
Not possible.
That's crazy.
Now, this position requires excellent negotiation and interpersonal skill. We're really looking for someone that might have a degree in medicine, in finance, and the culinary arts. You must be able to wear several hats. Associate needs constant attention. Sometimes they have to stay up with an associate throughout the night. Being able to work in a chaotic environment, if you had a life, we'd ask you to sort of give that life up. No vacations. In fact, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and holidays, the workload is going to go up, and we demand that with a happy disposition.
That's almost cruel. That's almost a very, very sick, twisted joke.
But when there's time to
And you are doing it.
sleep.
And you say it's
No
cruel.
time to sleep.
Yeah, all encompassing almost.
That's exactly right.
365 days a year?
Yes.
No, that's inhumane.
That's very insane.
You do it.
The meaningful connections that you make and the feeling that you get from really helping your associate are immeasurable. Also, let's cover the salary. The position is going to pay absolutely nothing.
Excuse me?
No. Nobody's doing it for free.
Yeah, pro bono, completely for free.
No.
What if I told you there's someone that actually currently holds this
doing it.
position right now? Billions of people, actually.
Who?
Moms.
You got it now.
Moms.
Yes, moms.
That's awesome.
Number one.
And they meet every requirement, don't they?
Wow.
Oh my God. Moms are the best.
Yeah, there's no pay. They're 24 hours. They're always there.
Now I'm thinking about my mom.
Yeah, and what are you thinking about her?
I'm thinking about all those nights and
That's
everything.
it.
Thank you so much for everything you do. I know
Yes.
it doesn't seem like I
Mommy,
appreciate
we
all of
adore
it,
you.
but I definitely do.
So, Mom, I want to say thank you for everything that you've done. I love you very much. You've been there through thick and thin.
Immeasurable.
My mom is just awesome. She's awesome.
Good.
When your baby is here, show mommy you and son of a creti.
This is Jeffrey Radio.
Then to me, Betty, a boy bayari, or my menesha and shed nen sunumu, or no mum the name can be trasso. None banana ni tear the dim. A coon say na, mammy, a coon, a brand new son, a winning. And then when your baby dinner, as some kid to a BSC, only my own mammy in Temunti, also won't travel in Shano. Ure fi say Drew baby, Uja wonam pokura gu wo maame aduanim. nanso gyidie nti wodi aduane no firi sɛ na wɔwɔ gyidie sɛ wɔani a wobɛyare awu wei nyinaa wanka nkyerɛw ɛka obi nko na nka ɔmaame te ase nanso wode ɔmaame te ase a ɛnanom awoda a ɛbɛyɛ ɛyɛ Mother's Day yi fa saa kwanya yi so ɛka nhyira nsɛm kyerɛ wo maame na wo ne ne nkɔbɔmu ate mefa kwanya yi so ama ɔbaa biara a ɔtie ɛne ɛnɛ bi a wɔtie sɛ ɛnigyeɛ ɛnanom da Happy Mother's Day asomdwoeɛ nka mo
maame nom mo ayɛ no yɛda mo ase yɛbɛtumi aka na yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛna yɛaka sɛsɛ
Jafric Radio
nso yɛ mo waayɛ na me nana bi no kae ɔsɛ ɔbɛyɛfo bi ani baabi a ɛno ara ne yɛn ankasa nti no momyɛ nsɛm yie pakyɛ mo ntie sɛ anwom yi
This is Jafric Radio. Jafric Radio.
Brana
Mr. Usu Pacho.
Michelle.
Good. Send him out in your coso. Sir, Ube, me say, Ube can't for mammy 1 minute to be a you.
No crazy. Mother's Day good for if you are safe for, but me 1 or 2 points be a medebe 2 board also. This
is Jafric Radio.
Evolution. Emma were holding positions before a member by. Ne member abe pushy a man could go aside. And as I said, baby, we are sick. Yenia member not have gone back again at the position. Oh, we have to treat women like men. We have to do this like that. But I may feel say, no, a man in anybody who is near many in the deeper. It is your group point to be a who say a man and a man transit near ye near ma will be able to me yet the part ye. It is going to be good for us. Now, me translate Amanako Ghana. Na me sha a man ejuma 1 year or Ghana empeja and they say a man now man Oma Swanti, Oma ye, and can't remember now on Bejipa and on Peso TV. The Mokra.
This is Jafric Radio.
And no man, which day. And now ye late team. It say, ye the amphibia to say, ye that a marcia. A very good way, but how much people understand it very well? Say a my ni pebia. Omule boom my obusia ubu obusia. You can translate obusia no ekoye my. Omule tweet one and some formal communities more than the member. But aye basa. And na ye honor dear akoye basa. Eti ye honor ye ma omo djuma mo nye papa. E ma manfu hu se. E ma on façon au society mu papa edidie me de be ka ho no say
that's it
ezi e kire emu yi pa ma ye ma na nye gidie ehu se omo ye sin meme na wo
that's it as I say no obi bisa say ahifa ana ewiasefo ye amfumso and for that matter Ghana and Africa ebisani abi hono mo a abrofo amoso omo tiani ebu ya adwem no omo de esie yen timumi ntie sa asemi efa Christosom ho ya yentoaso.
Jafric Radio.
Do you want to know what is a scam? A scam is having the Bible translated into Swahili, Yoruba, Igbo, Zulu, and every other African language, but having 0 scientific books translated into a single African language. That is a conspiracy, that is a trap, and that's a scam. Someone who can be scammed with the same trick over and over again for decades upon decades is considered a fool, and their gullibility and lack of critical thinking make them willing participants in their own destruction. I have walked into different libraries, and I have seen university science books translated into Chinese, Russian, Portuguese, Arabic, and so forth. I have seen Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill translated into French. I have seen the Japanese version of A Man's Search for Meaning. I have seen the Spanish version of Alchemist. I have seen the Arabic version of The Art of War. All these books, I have seen them in various languages, but none in any African language. An African child is sent to Arabic school just to learn Arabic, so that he can read the word of her supposed creator, while the Arab prays and learn in their own language. African child learns and pray in other languages. You will find churches in Africa where the English speaking preacher would have a native translator next to them doing the translation. Here's where the scam comes. And you will never find a school in Africa where the teacher will have a translator next to them to translate chemistry, physics, mathematics, geography, economics to the students. I have seen many science books translate into various languages, but none in any African language. The Chinese are taught mathematics in Chinese. The Japanese are taught engineering in Japanese. They are all taught finance, chemistry, astrophysics, accounting, medicine, geology, government in their languages. The only book that Africans have had in their languages is the Bible and Quran. The only time Africans have something translated them to in their language is in a church and mosque. The black African wretched of the earth is the only member of the human race who has been brainwashed to think that his ancestors bequeathed him with a curse that has prevented home from attaining his goal and desires. Almost every misfortune he encounters on earth is the fault of some ancestors who must be bound and cast in the fire of the Holy Ghost. The white people don't have terrible ancestors. The Arab that enslaved Africans for 700 years don't have wicked ancestors. No member of humans race has wicked ancestors who have done terrible things. No, it's only the black Africans. Black Africans are the only member of human race that will sit down, write a movie script to mock or belittle his or her heritage, In Western world, Xmas is the biggest festival. Christmas stemmed from both the Roman paganism and Roman cultures. The biggest festival in Arab world is Eid al-Fitr. The biggest festival in Israel is Pesach. The biggest festival in China is Spring Festival. Festival of Light is the biggest festival in India. Black people are probably the only human species on planet Earth that helps other race celebrate their own festivals, but nobody celebrates theirs with them. They generally believe their own ways are inferior. Therefore, it's hard for them to evolve the beautiful things their ancestors left. He belittled the ancestors who gave him life. The continent is the only continent where Christianity and Islam concept of a God is shared equally. Even though both preach peace and love, yet there is no peace and love. When an African man is not praying to a foreign God, he will be treating himself in a foreign hospital, or visiting another man's country for religious purposes, or praying to his own creator in Arabic. He calls another man's history holy book, just because they told him to ask him, what is holy about the book? It's an abomination for him to see the world through his own culture. Slaves weren't allowed to do that. He steals money from his land to keep in a foreign land. His God and his country was created for him. No wonder nobody respects him. The black man is roaming around the world like a tortoise without a shell. He has no backbone, zero identity. No one respect him. He is lynched in Malaysia, incarcerated in Cambodia. He is shot like a dog in the streets of America. Not until we all free our minds from mental slavery, we will be wretched of the world. Welcome to Clarity Revolution. Subscribe to our YouTube for more longer content. For thinkers alone.
And she say black African. A dear Ben Bonnie and Yaye. Bema, over to you.
Maybe Yenya Bonivio. Yenya Bonnie only say ya dream and ya. That's all. Because say 21st century by this time yeti kasa. Yeti you kuru kasa you to me can be 3 or 2 languages. Anna ye who say if you answer the said ye ko ye tiasieba dine no de unimu no now they are children say she de koso ni e di hunko information age we have to talk about everything ni e hunu papa wo mu ni afa now shares what yenia to do one baby adwi enya adwuma baby adwi enya adwuma because boa obi say obema yentre ni yenye say onu fi say onim nyansa sen e say obeya oyam say aban sika yede beye ade papa no na obakofo watam no na busnafo nkwa na nkaye no omunko e say ya adwi enya adwuma no simple common sense, but ningina the kind of the brains are a shady petit because a nipan guma horo bebre fita for nkwasiafo Arab for nkwasiafo African nkwasiafo Japan nkwasiafo but as is here ya honi ye fa papa no ye papa no more One engineer will say, baby, I would tell no. My only clean. Nobody should tell you. 21st century, by this time, Usman food say, oh, London say net here. I say net here. You have to try. Simple common sense.
That's it.
This is Jafric Radio.
Sanity. And you know, just say, Ushimwa, I said, you fracture. I've been papa be in you boning kwa. Nti ama said, Rebecca, your time for any. No, I'm sorry, almost sorry. Yenti asema say, Papa Ekai.
Over a dozen individuals suspected of committing the crimes exposed by this audit report have just been arrested by the Malay Police Service. So I want all of the thieves hiding in the civil service to mark my words. If the finger of evidence points to you as one of the thieves that stole COVID money for saving lives while hundreds of our people are dying of COVID, you are going to prison. On top of that, we will use the relevant laws to ensure that you pay back what you stole. Mubwezi, I have directed the Secretary to the President Cabinet, Mr. Zanga Chikosi, to interdict without pay those public officers on whose direct watch the financial mismanagement occurred. As for the Minister of Labor, who was named by the audit report as having spent COVID funds amounting to $613,000 on his allowances for a foreign trip, I have dropped him from my cabinet accordingly. Even though the minister has since returned the money, his usage of the funds means that the money was unavailable for its intended purpose when it was needed most. And I cannot have in my cabinet any individuals who either spend money budgeted for one thing on something else or do not ask tough questions to ensure that the money they are spending on something was budgeted for that purpose. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who steals or wastes public funds is a traitor to this country. I pray that God's curse will rest on anyone who steals even one kwacha of the public funds that God has entrusted.
Hallelujah.
This is Jafric Radio.
Certain way, any action, nanki ya power ya meimu. Nanso, akwaya bibi oho. Enti yebetumi, enya kukudro, eni nyansa, eni adrinya chese efata, etimi ati ya mei, ama saa kitasi. Any Jimmy, Yakika can hear me at least. Yet me, you can crack for 1 man. Sir Alex Felix Pacho Tuaso.
Yeah, you bet me your corrections. Be I just said a baboy. Say they make kind and say, yen, that demo. To see. Yenso yehunu niema ndi yakasa yekenkan abrofo niema di omo ye na we have even lucky say information here these days information na dos ndi ye tin niema bi na said ye ewiase ne court bi say fita for wo mutrimote okay wo mutrimote ya edie na ye say ye beye ebisi yi eno ne ye yi because ono baka kire wo say ukoko gold obeto ne say obema wo say you don't have any cause to challenge him ono na ebu bonama it you have to follow okay now once so si kana odi amount e dey na odi ye Na dey na person dey. Indi say okachiro say oh mo ma wonye u trainer. O say okay, and
This is Jafric Radio.
We are not in the olden days. I just say we have to be listening. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. No, it's past. Yetu omakasa so. Na ya tno sa ma ye mpanifo papa fo no ye yi omu nyina everywhere. Ye kunkum wo e the chaos. Because said they were here Africa. They partitioned every country to be a group of countries in a country. The group in Africa, woman kakasa, they 2 or 3. Okay, you who said yeah, no ye. Indians, we have to work it from the side. I am penny for money, but they don't do anything. Near break, near cop, near break. Night before ba, no more you don't pay, and grandfather, no more don't pay. I can't for ba, no more don't pay. I bet I am yet trust him. You want at yet you want. No, maybe say any money be over, and you're done of wood net. And that's what we take grandpa. Oh, attitude towards it. It's a little bit something. They don't take it serious. So we can move forward. No more.
Jafric Radio.
Say, your foul slaves are, and yes, I'm colonizer. And now, almost I catch it also. We a third world country. Ubi Crumble say you are a shithole country. And Sana, almost near maybe almost ye. Almost mutuya. Oh, I'm Africa for. Near the Queen. Yes, I've been in Juma. Yes. And then we are also there. You to me who say, oh, said you almost ye and no Kurena. And you tell you, Yenina, ya Kaka Bibre, indeed, Yentra Yen. In Kakakra, it will be good, but, well, it's not easy. So, you'll die, uncle.
This is Jafric Radio.
And farming where farming also. And so can I every. And I put him in Kumina.
Yes, I can't. Because I didn't say I can't for bar. No medical. And can for bar. Umbidiako. Wait for bar umbidiako because and Grofono woman to Masi Papa. Any problems?
Any problems are pa. Yentianya edisui and the yeti debia anka ayadi anka yadi ya juma. Kanyan sanki ya kwa say ya kwa jilum. Ama omo ataya ni ama ene yensa atutu ake yensem. Yansu yani atutu ake yensem. Yanso yensem a say yaka. Yentie ni yakosui.
Omo bro for ni e broni for the India. Me make us say Ghana for bro for me. It's on by incompetent Mahama administration.
Jafric Radio.
And this MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you 1 district, 1 factory. Nanya brofun kwa no muka slangs omo. Ye ka twimpo ye ka slangs. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana nye here mine. Yet is Picasso. I come there.
This is Jafric Radio.
Slang, no. In fact, in Mephi. Niba Kasasa, no, I can say, hey, Charlie, I quit your binfo. Fellow Ghanaians. In fact, ma.
Amanfo. We, it's not because say. Why sub Ghanaians? Adentia. She sema papa ya kan yin. Eni onwa e jiso. Eni afekura eno mem ye sori kikikiki se ye hia ye nsanka enti ye demonstration ha ne ha ebi podcast o mo protect force party ni ade a che se ensem hunya enso hwe akaya almost 2 years ansan ya elections enso hwe ni amanfo asase se ensem ye kan nyina no ye ru afi bibia na be ya be akotra honom nipa ye omo eka asitsem kire won wa be sia akopotu amon na ekire ya sia ka se ya nu ya ho papa o kira hu nsem o ka bebre ye nkrofo timi kono de ebo akoto se papa jobo as se nkrofo ya na omo vote ya che se nyama ankoyi na ko ye se ye o ma no de ye de yafu enenam be bia che se afri se ho ye hwehwia e ho ye ehwam bia no ese e ko ni ewu afi se ye firi baabi nya baabi dura no ana ese anko baabi Mr. Wusu o bi sa se mo say
Mr. Donko, me say now what Mama is also Mama no or Kasano president, former president no Kasano. It's almost the same thing. It is also a cheap talk. You don't expect and you just say you are a leader. Just say you so almost a Ghana for not baby or my junior too low. So you have to talk too low to set people. It is over can no. And then over couple of four come. No. Oh, and the in fact, system practice democracy. Macau had to say democracy actually. Democracy is not practiced anywhere in the world. No. America. Okay, you to me Bobby too free and nothing happens to him. Donald Trump. Or then say, I can touch you anywhere and go free. Nobody can do anything to me. This is a democracy. Common decision can be taken on Ukraine. It's not there. That word democracy now you tell them crazy. It is ideal state to be at. That is the best for human beings. But we have to try hard and get there. Now, Mama, a platform who said the people around there also know nothing. Indeed, what they need is to tell them all these, stories. And no, you do Ghana and Africa. Just come there, tell them anything. Okay, they will understand because the people don't read. And information age, if you don't read, you wouldn't know what is going on somewhere for you to better your life. No, to be able to stories actually. At the age now you do, not just a year and you. We are far behind. Far behind. IT technology and no crown for the year you know. It is educational system answers son. Listen,
this is Jafric Radio.
Because we are just copy. You to me,
that's it. No. Yeah, come say Jafric Radio and television soon and more. Tokyo, Japan. Na mon farm contribution simra kakra yenya no enkenka na mon so muntie bi but any or say I'm watching you and principal team also say I'm watching ya Boatma also say I'm watching Isaac Kalio also say I'm watching Clement Esse also say I'm watching and Clement Esse ya or say enti yankura da benda
Jafric Radio.
And yet, but answer you soon your bang and our money in our bassa. Yes, some from contributions in Bra Monyan Timonka na Niama air coso. Na Yansu send you say a man from so 18 years. Timon subscribe, sorry. Mon subscribe. Now, mon say. Na amanfo nso nye bintie na nhwe na yeguso adwuma ndi yesi ebe ye na ebe ye ye won tita so se Ghana kwan bia so no ebeyi na ya person nkumnya no de eno ana chese ekunye no yankoa ye de mumientie yo obrobi krampo e ka kire yen.
This video right here, I'm making it for black people. That's right, black people. You know how y'all black people look at us and say, damn, why is Chico driving that badass truck? Why is Amigo having that badass car? You know how that is? We stick together. Us Hispanics, we work together. We help each other out. As a Hispanic, you know what I have seen with black people? You guys always trying to compete against each other. Who's got the better car? Who's got the better truck? Who's got the better bitch? Always comparing each other's shit. Always trying to fight each other. Always trying to put each other down. Y'all need to work together, like us Hispanics do. That's the difference between Hispanics and black people. That's why a Hispanic starts a business. Most of the time, he's successful because he's not doing it all by himself. He's got help. We work together. Y'all black people need to do that. Stick together, help each other out. Stop the fucking competing. That's not helping. Peace.
Peace too. Mr. Wusu, sort in your papa nekano. A foot to a no.
Yes. Yeah. The
well, a common papa.
Yeah. The kind and no. That's it. I propose what almost say. In order to rule Africa, you have to create chaos in a system. The British, France, Germany, Italy, take a plan from Belgium to partition Africa. The Igbo, Yoruba, Nigeria, Ghana, into that confusion, till today. Slaves in the core, good American, but they are not even together. And I come and grow my buy, I come and say, the only thing I did bono a United States of Africa. A honor and a future phone who say, hey, you, and then the pack, you train if you. And now, woman tries one baby, so women were pushed out, of course. You cannot be there to disorganize the white man's principles or ideas, especially the British and the American. Until finally, the last person or tries overboard, Gaddafi. Now, who is there again? Rwanda, but no. Or Udinile, really fear. The woman was Kasakakra. Actually, Africa for but who is listening to him? Because
poto. Sometimes we share interviews na a disgusting. But well, yeah, my home didn't say never.
Yeah. The idea is say yana dream to me me who say fire kwakwa ndiezi ejina hoye Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda ya mumuda any we got a long way to go. Long.
Yes, we got a long way to go.
Come together with Africa.
Yes, I'm fine. So the system has become like love and hate. Just say a group will be at the one, a group will so at time one. I'll dream near Koso. Yentie near Papa so kind.
Ghana, Yehoba Chirias, a general team tea, young Kosoda. On say, Abano, Oshe, way baby, I do yes, your fan call her to a crowd road no. Quire da homo ye got us no honor. Cars na, or modi ye quino. Petrol said diesel and I wouldn't drive any mate, you know. And I masha said it a homatuma or movia petrol no gallo macuma best 5 or movia kugu baby to movia no much you can like as I say petrol nasa a short abra government ama musika atua moka na momfa nya adwuma ma Ghana nkoso no hwe adwuma mu di hwe omo awia gallon be se de ohwe bi omo de abesie wahu hwe bi omo de ade na ba besie o hwe omo awie ko nti omo tuka na kwesi bi na omo befa ko Ghana nti ebe ye ni IGP esremo nkofo no monima ba monhwe na monhwe de mbetima ya afa ho gallon no mapaka go no tama video ehu ye no minim dodo omo awia akosi baabi enti car na be ye adwuma na patrol asase diesel asase yaso abana ma yezika nti me ye adwuma nanso na Ghana fo na yaye ne ye yaye ye ho sei mpache momo wani mra ade we ho yi
yes yes ye pedwuma wo mu kreti adwuma nso ma ya na ya se no hwe sa die sei wo mu chiwon no de ko gina court won jelu on pepepe yanya Ghana fu ya ba ka so punishment ya de ma wono too harsh hwe me ma wo story be happened this week and so abe ye deja one say Mr. Despite the jumam wa jailing crofo 20 years na say 20 years too harsh adan ya one say pizza man bi na juma na workers woman no nipa mienu show woni adwuma ye obi abomode aye adwuma no afa osahwe adwuma na so ka kakrenya wa na fa ko wa no a niema amode ye pizza no mienu makofa oil 20 gallons enkoko boxes 8 ena omudemu akokot no wajelimu Ghana for ya say punishment no too harsh now ka say obeti abaye charge we ukrom ha no say better fracha nya say bia oil 1 liter bi ana akoko ni say bia na say akoko ba ko bi mpo na kofa na obi aka say oh we die ekom na di won ti no anya die che say ye bia but how can you take 20 gallons of oil 8 boxes of chicken now they call him and you turn now to say say any men say owura no turn no ko betim je tua mu aka tua mamu enso hu yan ya kan nti so ma no ye ni sa bisa usu continue
anyway say enipa no ni behavior enipa the behavior enipa ne abo bia ejeze ni behavior no too strange nipa ntiasi abo bia admit nipa se nipa okofa nipa akwada oni papa oni mame betene fie na mana aduane di na hwe no onyi akwada no onya obeku kofa kraman homeless sanifie on kauda. That is the difference between human beings. Now human beings yeno yenga dweno yenia na esi yeman ye because say you bedu 21st century na ye say eniama ye ja enkane no enne ama ya bre yes you see nobody should tell us all these things. This is simple common sense. Ya yiri ya ho ye be ne say
o say ye timu sum duto ye timu sum hwese ni amanfo etwajajo ana minti say quick money ni ya show senso ye man na ye mpani yi ama say beauty fresh say mabu ewo krom nyina obi abeso tukwan me wanso wan tukwan so a sa kro no sem ni ade nyina no uhu bi won wakwan mu adenti ya ma no ya hwe e ma ni ye ni yentinem ya so tempia no bone a pacho mutie nia papa nso o ka wa ha no.
One day, a rich dad took his son on a trip to a village. And he wanted to show him how poor some people could live. They spent some time on a farm with a poor family. And then on their return from this trip, the father asked his son, he said, "Hey son, how was the trip?" And he said, "It was great, Dad. It was great." And the dad said, "Did you see how poor the people lived? Did you see the way they were suffering and what they didn't have?" And then the son, he was like, "Yeah, I did." And then the dad said to him, he said, "So tell me, what did you learn from this trip? What did you get from it? What was your takeaway?" And the son, he answered this. He says, "Well, we have one dog, they have four. We have a pool, they have rivers. We have tube lights at night, and they have stars. We buy food, they grow theirs. We have walls to protect us, they got friends. We have a television, they spend time with family and friends." The boy's father was completely speechless, blown away by what he heard from his son. And then the son, he spoke up and he added one more thing. He said, "Thanks, Dad, for showing me how poor we are." Moral of the story is that it's not about money that makes us rich. It's simplicity, it's love, it's compassion, friendship, values, family that makes our lives rich.
Jafric Radio.
So, and what in your papa eka greediness, your values. I just say, your value, no, your attitude, and the way we look at things from distance, you know. Emma Niama be atosin. Wisu. Sort ya bo finance and moka chene papa.
Yeah.
Frakiti kura.
Na oshenswa no kura because enka no na Ghana. Na enkabom ni odo. Oh papa. See these days. E just say, "Oh, una na say for we come away. For we come away. But how come say the whole society fabric no akwaya basa? Enyama ntumi nko nanim say de enkan no na nka say kono. It's even backsliding. Now, a backsliding na say yenzu you say
This is Jafric Radio.
Said you wonder.
So Obroni no, Obroni ba bo akra no. Onim ni ohwehwe firi ho. Nti onye wi a wa hu say yes, see and say. E dey say kroma see a kroma fu. Adwuma ye nyina onya ne ompe firi nche wi a. Afi sabe nsimfum bia ne treatment bia na say. No mo ye. Bibi ketekisi no wagina so na ho say. Omo kan kwase asem sabe e kire. Sa pepepe. Because yam waya ho ane yemia ya ho ena bibia ne a yade sabi Christosum no so apa ho nyame beye ye mompaye so ho eti anu nyina na ama ye backslide no but yentie ne ye bai na
ma support no my time ekura there was a time there you say revenues are Ghana for the transmit your core Ghana is more than sikana omukwaji wonu but ekudru hono omode yede nobody knows telefona ya mwabwa yo anyway uncle
obeye na so obeche na sani ani ama ekọ no de se Ghana for yan se suban entina me kai ne say wise up Ghanaians. Just say, young wise up there, and yet, and you never find because Obia per se, or ye overnight. Now, so dear, you had a bear brabo, dear, and you just say, ya catch the cry, ya catch the just say, be being one way, ya, e be ye. Mr. Usu, well, dear, one up with your somebody, not to say. You na fe ya me musuna yen time no aye
right
something which is there.
Okay me feel say as I say you who say yeah social animals. Kasabia ayarambe word you use because of Professor Yuval Harari. Also, human beings are social animals and at the top of all the animals. I just say, dear ye pet and ye. It is yes, ye penny year, you bid me a ye. I'm an ye. Meaning, yes. Now, ya near you because in radio. We young could to baby on bezel be. This is how human beings are. Obi up a class. And a baby ya could do this here, fit for no high level class. Almost bezel be able to do. This is how human beings are. Okay. China 4 is catching up with them. Okay. Yes, so the band years you be who say, as I see, son, you subine nears you to me, Lipa. Oh, and no awareness name my na. Just Jesus Christ in the Bible near me. Yes, a curriculum. And not a phone pay. You curriculum, Musa, and just say, you dream you won't review. And that is why we are suffering. Because it doesn't do much. The idea, young one feel more. Yen that. Because almost
Tigana from Mummy and Inaho. Mummy and Inaho. Ever says, I fear idea I can't wear any more on back election. See, a dear food Eddie Candia and a sabby. Or how are you, woman? A bicura become. Ever says, say, I'm here, say, a man Yeniska. Bro. And I am politicians who say, one promise. Until be some who say, it is as soon as I am not been to your bar. Say, Cano, or what will you be free? And the other baby, or the baby. Meanwhile, also a more bay. Or what says the cable brew, and 2 years on bar. On bar back to Wamaka. And son have been crowned down and you say, Mobile for no, see an assassin. Ghana for yes, Remo. Mama Moninaho. Mamun to ain't see, and any politicians yet to Samon Trust and Amon Bisamo say, a dear didn't hear, Sancro from Bound to my Yamayan. And sana ya trans na omo di woman kuru aba ne womo mpampa ni womo caps ne 10 cities 20 cities no aba beta da yen na friends yan kan ye hu say Ghana no sa etifikum asantini emfa ne ho kuapini emfa ne ho oibeni emfa ne ho cause okuapini no market okolo eno na politician ko eno na ibeni no ko eno na frafrani ko this yan hwe emama ni yeye dia ene ye tomre mu a yenyina na yetum
Africa Radio
enti no sese no momi ani na ho pa na ye asem ebonepo ye di ene dwumadini na ebebe wiye na asida nka Mr. Owusu midawase bebe so nya kwamba ebeboaye na itia tiefo ani ahwefo eda ho so ase so amse omre ebae.
This is Jeffrey Radio.
So engineer ISU on so transi EPP machine man on so eda na se me sa kan biom Ghana for mommy ani na ho minim se yetieti ankrofo bi na so aka nse bi a omo de omo mpe nanso no kwan da hona se wanka ekọ esem a da chi na din sa foforo baba ndi se yeti obi na so na anya ne da manfa nchayen bisa juma no ne mra no ne moma yanka no kore nchire ya ho na Ghanaians WhatsApp mumi ani na ho se afia kai ansana onwato abai mumi na ho na manyen tietie nsema e de nyanka se anase se no aba no abro 10 cities na akọ no akọ yi oba no abro bucket no akọ no akọ yi afro we are in sukran ye binu anom e ho na be say yes why calibus nti no yɛde mu besia da mu nyina ase nyame makwan a na otwe mienu sɛ manim yɛbɛsan aba ne yɛbɛdi Ghana ho nkɔmmɔ biom nti mu nyinaa yɛma mu nyinaa bye bye.
Right.
You are listening and watching Traffic Radio. Check it out, it's awesome.
Like, subscribe, share all our social media handles. Arigato. Bye bye. Share. Traffic Radio is affiliated with Adumafem.
Chiankoma Nana ya Pop, Jafric Radio.
Good morning, and come out the entire crew. Nana ya Pop, and the entire crew. Jafric Radio Japan, good morning. We love you. Congratulations. We love you. Yeah, Jafric Radio. Yeah, Jafric Radio.